Hey there, I wanted to make a quick update video. Well, maybe not so quick. I'm aiming at, 10, 12 minutes, but we'll see how quick that goes. Anyway, so yeah, it's me. Nice to see y'all. Sorry to be gone so long, but there was kind of a series of events, not exactly bad ones, that led me on to doing something a little different than what I was doing. So I had to stop the comic and take another job, and just do things different in general, which is nice because it all ended in an amazing con season. Around where I live, the most of the cons happen between like the very end of the summer throughout the winter because it's hot here. So a lot of the cosplay and outdoor markets and stuff like that happen in the colder part of the year versus the summer. There's a big one in the summer, but it's early summer. So that was great. I managed to do some neat art like what you see here. I got a lot of commissions going. And which was the first time I ever took, several commissions. I went to Arizona FurCon, and it was an amazing show. And I did a few local shows, which were all amazing as well. Even a nice rainy day show, which I didn't expect to go so well, and it still went really well. So that's all good news. But I'm gonna give you kind of a update on where I've been and where I intend to go in this video. That's what I hope to do. So first of all, let's go way back to like a year ago. And don't worry, I'm not going to go chronologically all the way from there. But I don't know how many of you remember I had a Patreon going. It was starting to kind of pick up a little bit. And I was working at a local shop in town. That local shop closed. And that wasn't horrible because it was actually a good push for me to start advocating for my own business more and start working a little bit more from home, which went really well. It's just also working from home is always working. Like every minute of my time became work time. So it really changed a lot of how I had to do things. And that's why eventually I tapered off the comic so that I have more time to make stock for the other thing I do. And actually, while I'm talking here, I'm going to find a few pictures of the other thing I do, which is work with the Indigo Path, a company that I started with my partner, where we make jewelry, fashion, and art, all with a kind of pagan theme. Lots of themes related to our lives in there, and that's what we took the shows that we do. That's what we do at those. We usually sell some art, but mostly jewelry and fashion related items. That's also where I took my commissions. So, but that requires me to actually be at home making jewelry, coming up with new designs, and doing stuff like that. So I often don't get to work on just something that's for fun, like Indigo Sisters, which was my comic that I was doing, just to have something to do. Because, the nice thing about a traditional job is you go to work and you get paid and you come home and you do what you want in your spare time. But that's not exactly how this works. I will pull up my website for the other one so that you can see that, which is theindigopath.com. You can visit there whenever to get all of our cool merch. I also have a Redbubble and a Society 6, but the good thing about the indigopath.com, anything you buy there goes directly to us. It's not a third party site like Redbubble or something where they take most of the pay. We take from there. So this is the site. This is the other thing we do. So this is all the jewelry and things like that you can find, and I will let you go there. But I did want to put that out because I don't know if I've ever said it out loud. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on now. You see, I'm still doing the art, but my partner and I work together on a lot of this stuff. So that's where a lot of my time goes now. And that's part of why I had to slow down with things. But now that I'm used to being self-employed and I'm used to doing my work online and at home, I have a better feeling for time management. I also have a big change in my living situation, which gave me back this space right here where I do my videos, as well as this room where my thumb is our craft room, which I want to do a tour of one day for you all because it's amazing to have a craft room. Like, wow. That one is now available. So I actually have kind of separated workspaces, which for me is really nice, and it encourages me to do one thing in one room and one thing in the other room. So hopefully I'll be able to start back doing comics because I have a few planned now. Indigo Sisters was what I did for fun, to learn kind of the ins and outs of comic making, to have something to show people to get feedback on. And now that I've gotten all that feedback, and it's been up now for a while with other people still looking at it, there's still a little bit of traffic over there with people reading. I have a lot of good feedback. And first, I'm going to take that and put it back into Indigo Sisters, so that again, that's a comic that will stay online and keep updating, but it will still probably be more of my fun project instead of the project that I'm trying to sell or, do, I don't know, for something specific. The more specific comics that I want to start working on are a comic that I showed a picture from a long time ago now, that I've already written. It's called What You Sow, and that's this rough picture. It's still, this particular picture still in its like early coloring phases, but it's with pretty much about these four people who find themselves banished away from the afterlife to be grim reapers, and it's got a lot of fun themes in it. It has that same kind of dark heavy notes that Indigo Sisters has, very pagan inspired, also very gay, which is like everything I touch just expected to be evil and gay. That's my brand right there, right? So that's one that I'll be working on, as well as some that I don't have anything to show you right now, which hopefully will be a game that I plan on doing with my partner that we've been working on. So we might have a little game coming out sometime next year, as well as a cyberpunk furry comic. And I said it, yeah, it's furries and it's cyberpunk because that's amazing. Why not? So something there that we're working on. And I mean, that's the aesthetic. That's not what the story is about. But that's still amazing shit, right? So, bloop. Just going to another thing here. And when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my list of what I'm supposed to be saying. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to start back doing Indigo Sisters right now. Of course I want to keep it going. I know I'll have it on my site, but I'm thinking of reformatting for Tappa's maybe webtoon. It's already on Tappa's, but it's not in that like scrolling format. And I'm thinking of redoing, since I got to make a lot of changes anyway, of doing it in the format. So anyway, I want that to launch the beginning of next year. First thing next year, I want to be back on Top Webcomics and get the comic moving again, whatever place I decide to do it. A lot of traffic, because I think it's so easy to read on the phone in that format and everything, is moving to Webtoon and Tapastic, or Tapas now. So not that they didn't already have like a huge amount of traffic, but I feel like more people are reading there who used to read private sites. Of course, it also updates you every time your favorite comic artist updates. So I'm really thinking about being more serious on there. I really hope to be able to print What You Sow, as well as any other work that I do with my partner. I have another one in the works as well. And I want to do a lot more commissioned art. This was really fun. I'm going to put all of these up on my accounts all over the web soon, but I wanted to show, these are some of the ones that I got to do, which were just kind of nice. It was just, sorry. There we go. This one, the person wanted based on, and it's an anime. I saw it on YouTube. I haven't watched all of it, called like The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. So if it looks familiar, it should look familiar. But these are all the fun commissions that I got while at the show. Well, not all of them. This is a selection of them. Some stuff is secret. And then that takes me back to Indigo Sisters, the image that I still haven't revealed on the cover, which hopefully, again, right after New Year, I'll be back at updating that, because, this is what I love to do. I really do like working in that specific story, and it's already written, like everything's done. It kills me because I'm finished and I want you all to know what happens, but I gotta get there. So I might change the schedule. I might update more pages at a time, but I'm gonna see what I get done in December here, and make sure to work with a buffer, because that helps me a lot. Otherwise, I really want to do more, keep the YouTube update, keep my accounts updated, which now I think I have a way to manage that, as well as the work that I have to do to survive. And that'll be great, because I miss, being online and hearing everybody's feedback and sharing my art. So Otherwise, the only other thing I wanted to say is if you are local to Tucson, um, make sure to come visit me on December 15th at the Tucson Flea. I've done this show once before. And well, not the specific one I've worked at. It's the Tucson Flea that I've been at before. This one was called the Black Market that I did, and this particular one happening on the 15th is the Ho Ho Humbug. So I will be there with the jewelry and art that I make, maybe some little gift packages, something special for somebody that you can help support local artists. You can also buy from our shop online. That is totally fine by me. Feel free to go to the site and get any of these. We can pack them up for gifts. Just put a note in the field when you order. And again, that one's the indigopath.com. So thank you for watching this video, and it's right about 10 minutes, so that's not too bad. And I hope to be around more often. Leave me a message if you had any questions or if I didn't go over something that you were wondering about. Thanks again. Bye.